Hey everyone, so today I'm going to do a haul and some mini reviews. Some of the things that I'm about to show you I picked up during the same time frame as the new things that I showed you in my monthly favorites, and some of these things I just picked up recently, so it's going to be like an amalgamation of all those things. So let's get right into it. I'm going to begin with the lipstick that I got when I back to MAC 6 items the other day at MAC, and I have been hanging on to those 6 items forever because I wanted to think long and hard about what free lipstick I was going to get, and I decided on probably one of MAC's most famous lipsticks of all time, Ruby Woo. It's a bright red matte lipstick. I've had this before. I wore the heck out of it last year during the fall and the winter, and the only reason why I had to get it again is because I got rid of a lot of my makeup. I back to MAC'd a lot of old lipsticks that I had, and I'm sure you've seen this a million times before, but that is what it looks like. It's just a bright red matte lipstick. So very happy to have that again because I just wanted to go with something safe this time that I knew I was going to get a lot of use out of. Okay, so remember my Sephora IQ experience and getting the free samples of things and so forth? Well, I already told you how I made out with the Clinique Moisture Surge Tinted Moisturizer. I did end up really liking that a lot. But I have since tried the Lancome Teint Idole sample that they gave me. Actually, I'm wearing it right now. And once again, I think it is a very good match color-wise. And it's so surprising because when I look at the sample, well, here, I've got it right in front of me here. So let me hold it up so you can see what I'm talking about. When I look at this, I mean, look how yellow that is. It's really, really yellow, but yet when it blends into my skin, it looks fine. I can't really say how I feel about this in terms of the fact that it's got oil absorbing properties in it, and is that going to be a problem for my dry skin because I did just put it on. But as far as coverage goes, I would say it's a medium coverage foundation, and I'm pretty happy with the way it looks. Now, whether it aggravates my dry skin or not, I don't know if that's going to happen or not, but I moisturized, my face really well like I normally would. So hopefully I will be able to use that sample, but I am concerned about that whole oil absorbing properties thing. And then I went to the Lancome counter the other day because I felt that the foundation that they should have recommended me by Lancome was the Renergy. So I got a sample of that and I used that yesterday. And I don't know exactly what ingredient is that's in here, but it felt like my skin was burning when I put this on. Now that feeling did go away after a few minutes, but that concerns me too, so I don't think that Lancome is going to be the direction for me to go with a high-end foundation. And as far as some of you had recommended the Visionaire for me for Lancome, but Visionaire is geared towards people with dark spots, fine lines, and wrinkles, and I don't really have any of those things, so I don't think that that would probably be the best foundation for me. So I think, oh, and as far as the coverage on this Renergy one goes, it didn't have any. It was like putting nothing on your face, so it seemed kind of pointless to me. So I would say, Lancome is probably not the direction for me to go in terms of foundations, but I do really love their eyeshadows, so and I would be open to trying, other products by them, lipsticks, blush, whatever. But foundation, I don't think that I just don't think I'm a good match for Lancome in terms of foundations. Okay, so when I was at Sephora the other day getting Color IQ tested and getting that Lancome eyeshadow palette, I asked to have one of the 100 point perks. So I used 100 of my points and I got the Smashbox Photo Op Eye Brightening Mascara. And this has got a blue sheen to it, and it's supposed to give your overall eye area a brightening effect. I did not see any evidence of that, and I don't really care for the mascara itself. I didn't feel like it really did anything to my lashes. It was okay, it wasn't horrible, but it didn't volumize, it didn't lengthen, it didn't really do anything, and it didn't brighten. So I was happy to have the opportunity to try this, but I would not purchase the full size of this. And I do like Smashbox, you know, some of their items that I have tried. I really enjoy those things that I had purchased a couple of weeks ago in that other haul, but this just isn't. I'm really, really fussy, you guys, when it comes to mascara. And on that note, I got my birthday gift from Sephora because my birthday is in the month of September. And what that is now is a sample size of the Benefit They're Real mascara. And I've never tried this before. Heard a million people rave about this on YouTube, but this is not for me either. It's a really wonky kind of crazy brush there, and I was very curious about this because I have heard so many people say that they liked it. And again, just like with the Smashbox mascara, I didn't feel as if it did much for my lashes. And I really think that the problem is not so much the formula as it is the brush. I think if it had been a different type of brush, I probably would have liked it more. But then again, wait a minute, now I just remembered something about it. When I applied it on my top lashes, it was okay, but when I applied it on my bottom lashes, it transferred to the skin underneath. And so, no, I wouldn't purchase the full size of this either. And in case you're wondering, well, geez, she doesn't like the Smashbox mascara, she doesn't like the Benefit mascara, what the heck does she like? My favorite mascara so far that I've ever tried is what I use pretty much every day, and that is L'Oreal Telescopic Carbon Black. And I would just like to shout out Blue Sparks 24. Oh gosh, I hope that's the right number. If it's not, I'll put an annotation or something. But if it wasn't for her, I never would have even known about that mascara, but I saw her use it one time in a video, and I went out and bought it and have been in love with it ever since. So thank you, Michelle. And the other present that you get, the other part of the present that you get with your birthday gift from Sephora is you get a Benefit What's Up highlighter. And this is a warm toned gold, so I don't think this is going to work for me because, you know, you kind of know after a while what colors work for you and what colors don't, and warm tone golds are not my friend. So if I may pass this along to somebody that I think can use this. Okay, so that is that. And then when I went to Target that had the new NYX display, I got some other things that I didn't show you the other day. I repurchased their round lipstick in Tea Rose because this is, let me swatch it. That is what it looks like. It is beautiful. It is a beautiful mauve type color. And the formula on these lipsticks is so nice. But when I purged my old makeup, that was one of the things that I had gotten rid of. Actually, I got rid of all my NYX lipsticks at that time. But this was the only one that I really felt the need to repurchase because I missed it so much. So very happy to have that again. I know whenever I used to wear this, a lot of you guys always used to say, oh my God, that lipstick looks so good on you. So, you know, that's what you want to hear. So I'm glad to have this again. I also got a couple of the NYX butter glosses. I have heard so many people on YouTube talk about these so many times that I couldn't stand it anymore. I had to know for myself how they were. And just like with so many other things, you know, the hype gets built up beyond anyone's expectations of what they could possibly live up to. And so I have to admit that I was a bit let down with these, not because they're a bad lip gloss, because they're not. They're very good. But it couldn't live up to the expectations that I had in my mind. But I do like them, but I just... Let me put it this way. There's lots of colors of these. I bought 2. I'm happy with the 2 that I have, and I don't feel the need to go out and buy every color like I see a lot of people do. The 2 that I purchased were Meringue. And by the way, these have a wonderful smell. Smells like something sweet or candy. I don't know what the scent is supposed to be, but it just has a very sweet smell. These lip glosses are very pigmented. So you can easily wear these on their own, maybe with a little bit of lip liner on the outside, and then just fill in with these. Very opaque, very pigmented, very nice lip gloss. Oh, I also got Strawberry Parfait. And this is a brighter sort of pink. Sort of like a fuchsia type color, I guess you would say. So I really like those, but you know, they're not like the most wonderful lip gloss in the world, but they're very good. I'll give them that. Okay, now let's talk about Dollar Tree for a minute. I have been finding some amazing things at Dollar Tree lately, and Dollar Tree can be very hit or miss. You know, they go through spells where they don't really have anything decent there, and then all of a sudden they get all this great stuff that you're like in shock about. And they've had a lot of Milani products lately at Dollar Tree, and I happen to like Milani a lot. I think they're one of the best drugstore brands out there. They're not perfect. They do have some products that I really do not like, but they also have a lot of products that I like very much. So anytime I see Milani at Dollar Tree, I'm gonna grab it because the price difference is like, you know, $9 versus $1. So of course I'm gonna grab any Milani products that I find. So far, lately, it's been a win-win situation. As a matter of fact, you may recall I showed you a Milani HD lipstick the other day in my favorites video, I think it was. And I love that so much that I have been to every Dollar Tree in my area hunting out more colors. And I'm going to be doing a separate video about that soon because of the time factor. I need to separate that out. So look for that. But I have some other Milani products to show you right now that I picked up. Remember I showed you those Milani lip liners? The kind, the kind that are wooden that you have to sharpen. Well, I found another one, and this is called Red Velvet. And what's awesome about this is I now have a lip liner that I can use with Revlon Black Cherry, MAC Diva, MAC Rebel. This is gonna work with all my deep dark lipsticks, and I'm so happy to have found it for $1. And so that's a great one. So I've got a few of those lip liners now, and I really do like them. Another thing that I found when I was out looking for the Milani lipsticks in other colors is I found a Milani blush, and it's called Pink Craze. And this is what I am wearing today. And this is so pretty. I am just over the moon that I found this. This is from a long time ago, and they don't even have this, like, you know how CherryCulture.com carries Milani products? from the past and the present, they don't even have this on Cherry Culture. So I was so happy to get this. It's a good one. I was lucky to have found it. So that's what I'm wearing today for a blush, and that's what it looks like swatched on my hand. And remember the Milani eyeshadow I showed you in Clover? Well, I got a couple of other colors too. This one is called Illusion, and this is a great highlight color. I've been wearing this a lot for my highlight. I didn't today because, well, I'll explain about that in a minute. But yeah, this is a great highlight color, and these eyeshadows are from a long, long time ago. And you can get these on Cherry Culture if you don't want to go to Dollar Tree or whatever, but of course you're going to pay more than $1 for them. And then I got this one called Blue Ice. And it's kind of a luminous bright blue color. And what I'm going to do with this, because I'm overdoing blue eyeshadow on the lids, those days have gone by. So what I do with my bright eyeshadows now is I like to use them as an eyeliner for a pop of color. My favorite way to apply eyeliner now, and has been for quite some time, is with a brush. Not really into the pencil or liquid or any of those gel. I really like to apply my eyeliner with either a small angled brush or, you know, some kind of small brush, smudger usually. That's what I usually use, smudger brush. And like Clover, the green one I showed you the other day, same thing. I'm gonna put it, you know, on the lower lash line with a brush. So that is Blue Ice. And yeah, when you blend it in, it gets even more like luminous. And then last but certainly not least, I got another NYC New York Color City Duet eyeshadow palette. This one is in Manhattan Mist. And that is what that looks like. Now this is different than the kind of NYC Duo like I showed you the other day. I showed you this one the other day and I said I loved it, but see how this is different? They're both eyeshadow duos, but the size and shape of them are different. Why is that? Because this one was just regular old eyeshadows, a regular old eyeshadow duo. This one is a highlight color and a crease color with no lid color in the palette. Now, at first I thought, well, that's rather inconvenient, but I looked at the colors and I said, wait a minute, hold on. I have a eyeshadow by Laura Mercier called Topaz. And the way that I used to wear that eyeshadow, and where did it go? Because I wanted to show this in the video to explain something. Here it is. Okay. Now if I can just get it open. Okay, this is Laura Mercier Topaz eyeshadow. The way I used to wear this is with Laura Mercier cream eyeshadow in alloy underneath it. And then I just kind of blended everything up and did a one eyeshadow look. And I've never been able to wear this as a, like, you know how on YouTube most of us do like highlight, lid color, crease color. That's the most common, you know, way to do an eyeshadow look. Well, I never could figure out what the heck to put this with that would look halfway decent. So when I saw this NYC duo at Dollar Tree, I was like, oh my God. Because look, okay, this is what I have on today. This is my highlight, this is my crease color, and this is what I have on my lid. This is the perfect duo to pair with this. What I used as a base was my Neutrogena cream shadow in, what is this called? Plum? Taupe, I'm sorry, Taupe. I used this as a base on the lid and in the crease. Then I put the Topaz by Laura Mercier on my lid, and I used this as a highlight and this in the crease, and it just pulled the whole thing together. So finally I have something to put with that Laura Mercier eyeshadow, because I never hardly used to wear it, because with all the eyeshadows that I have, nothing looked right. So thank goodness that I stumbled across this NYC duo at Dollar Tree. So yay. Okay, so that is my haul and mini reviews of things that I've purchased lately. And like I said, look for that Milani HD lipstick collection review, whatever you want to call it, coming up soon. I bought a bunch of colors of those, and I'll tell you more about that next time. So that's it, you guys. Bye.